Ever wondered how a tiny Caribbean nation of Antigua and Barbuda came into existence with its rich history and culture? Today, we'll embark on a journey, exploring everything from the paradise-like beaches to the annual sailing events that attract enthusiasts worldwide. We'll delve into the island's historic landmarks, vibrant festivals, tantalizing cuisine, and ecotourism spots. We'll also peek into the luxurious resorts, thrilling adventure activities, romantic getaways, and the vibrant art scene. Join us as we sail through the waves of time to understand the history of Antigua and Barbuda. Our journey begins with the first inhabitants of the islands. Long before the first European foot stepped onto the sandy shores of Antigua and Barbuda, these islands were home to indigenous peoples. The earliest of these were the Siboney, a nomadic tribe known for their skill in fishing and hunting. They were followed by the Arawak, who introduced pottery, the construction of seafaring vessels, and the cultivation of crops such as corn and sweet potatoes. Then came the Caribs, a warrior tribe that arrived from South America. They left behind a legacy of rich folklore, artistic expression, and their name, which was given to the Caribbean Sea. These indigenous peoples lived in harmony with the land, navigating the azure waters in their canoes, and crafting a vibrant culture that still resonates in the islands today. However, in 1493, a sea change arrived in the form of Christopher Columbus. Sailing under the Spanish flag, Columbus named the island Antigua, after a miraculous image in the Spanish Seville Cathedral, Santa Maria la Antigua, or Saint Mary of Old. Although Columbus never set foot on the island, his naming marked the beginning of a new era. The Spanish did not settle in Antigua, but their arrival heralded the beginning of European exploration and colonization in the region. The arrival of the Europeans set the stage for a new chapter in the history of Antigua and Barbuda. Enter the Europeans, bringing change and challenges to these islands. In the early 17th century, the British set their sights on Antigua and Barbuda. In 1632, under the command of Christopher Codrington, they established a colony, forever altering the course of these islands' history. The British found the island's fertile soil and climate perfect for growing sugarcane, and so, vast sugar plantations sprouted across the landscape. Codrington himself established the first large sugar estate, Betty's Hope, which would become a symbol of the island's colonial past. Yet, the sugar plantations demanded a large labor force. The British turned to the transatlantic slave trade, importing thousands of African men, women, and children to toil under the harsh Caribbean sun. The lives of these enslaved people were marked by hardship and resistance, their stories woven into the fabric of Antigua and Barbuda's history. Antigua and Barbuda played a significant role in the British colonial empire. Their strategic location made them a valuable asset for the British Navy, leading to the establishment of Nelson's Dockyard. Named after the famed Admiral Horatio Nelson, it served as a key naval base, protecting British interests in the Caribbean. In the late 18th century, the winds of change began to blow. The abolitionist movement gained momentum, and in 1834, slavery was officially abolished in the British Empire. For the people of Antigua and Barbuda, it marked the end of an era of brutal oppression. Yet the transition wasn't smooth. The newly freed people faced economic hardship and social inequality. The plantations continued to dominate the economy, but now as a source of wage labor. With the abolition of slavery, the islands steered towards a new direction. The colonial era left an indelible mark on Antigua and Barbuda, but with the shackles of slavery broken, the islands embarked on a journey towards sovereignty and self-determination, a story we'll delve into in our next segment. The winds of change blew across the islands as the 20th century approached. As we edged closer to the dawn of a new era, Antigua and Barbuda began to stir with the spirit of self-determination. The inhabitants of these beautiful islands, steeped in a rich history of resilience and survival, began to yearn for autonomy, for the right to steer their own course in the world. The wheels of political and economic transformation started turning in the mid-20th century. This period saw the rise of charismatic leaders like Veer Bird, who championed the cause of the working class and steered the nation towards self-governance. The Antigua Labour Party, under Bird's leadership, successfully negotiated for more political rights and representation for the people of Antigua and Barbuda. The islands took a significant leap towards autonomy in 1967, when they became an associated state of Britain. gaining control over their internal affairs while the British government handled defense and foreign affairs. The fervor for total independence, however, remained undiminished, and on November 1st, 1981, Antigua and Barbuda finally unfurled its national flag as a sovereign state. It was a moment of joy and pride, a testament to the tenacity and spirit of the Antiguan and Barbudan people. In the wake of independence, the islands faced the challenge of building a robust economy. The solution lay in their natural beauty, their azure seas, and golden sands. Tourism emerged as a major economic pillar, transforming the islands into a popular destination for travelers from around the globe. The development of luxury resorts, the promotion of cultural festivals, and the preservation of historical sites all played a part in creating a thriving tourism industry that continues to drive the island's economy today. Today, Antigua and Barbuda stands as a testament to the resilience and vibrancy of its people. From the struggle for independence to the creation of a prosperous nation, the journey of these islands is a story of determination, courage, and an unwavering belief in the power of self-governance. So, what can we glean from the history of Antigua and Barbuda? This journey through time has unveiled a fascinating tale of resilience, adaptation, and triumph. We began with the early history, where we delved into the lives of the indigenous Arawak and Carib people. Their legacy is intricately woven into the fabric of these islands, with their influence still perceptible in the cultural and social dynamics of today. Our journey continued into the Colonial Era, a time of conquest and change. The establishment of Nelson's Dockyard and Betty's Hope Sugar Plantation marked significant milestones in the island's history. These sites stand today as poignant reminders of a bygone era, etching the island's colonial past into the annals of history. Turning the pages to the post-independence period, we witnessed the emergence of a vibrant, independent nation. This era was marked by a renewed sense of identity and a burgeoning cultural scene, characterized by colorful festivals, rich cuisine, and a thriving arts community. Understanding this history is crucial for appreciating the current culture and society of Antigua and Barbuda. It's a testament to the indomitable spirit of the islanders, who have navigated centuries of change to shape their own destiny. The history of Antigua and Barbuda is a fascinating tale of resilience, adaptation, and triumph. So next time you visit, remember you're stepping onto islands steeped in rich history.